So I'm the type of guy that needs to learn things the hard way, right? Unfortunately, I'm not smart enough to listen or learn from other people's mistakes or wisdom. I'm the type of guy that needs to go through it. I need to suffer in order to finally get it through my thick, stupid head. How do I know not to drink and drive? Because I got a DUI years ago. How do I know that if somebody cheats on you once, they're gonna cheat on you again, and possibly a third time if you allow them back into your life and believe their bullshit, or if you're not strong enough to stand up for yourself and leave their tired ass. Gentlemen, today I'm going to go over a few of the hard lessons that I wish I accepted sooner. The first hard lesson I wish I accepted sooner is once a cheater, always a cheater. People do not change. This is the unfortunate reality. Even though everybody says, oh, I'm different, I'm better, I'll never do it again. Yes, they will. If somebody cheats on you, you got to run away, because the truth is there is no amount of love, there's no amount of passion or compassion that you can give somebody if they are fundamentally broken. Cheating is a function of something is wrong with them, not you. And the problem is that a lot of us, when we get cheated on, right, we feel like we did something bad, or we're deficient in something, right? We're not rich enough, we're not smart enough, we don't have a big enough wiener, like whatever, right? When the truth is, it's not you, it's them. And the sooner you accept it, the sooner you can dump their ass. Number two is nobody owes you a thing, not a damn thing. The sooner you understand that and get that through your head, the sooner you're going to be able to take control of your life. But if you're sitting there waiting around for somebody to hand you something, gentlemen, you're never, ever, 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 ever going to be successful. You're going to be one of those small-minded people that sits around and bitches and whines and doesn't change a damn thing. When you decide that you are ready to take action and control of your own life, that's the point at which everything in your life will get better. Number three is failure. It happens, it sucks. But failure only stings for a second. Regret, this lasts a lifetime. The sooner you embrace this idea of failure and rejection, the better off you're going to be. The better you're going to be in terms of mental strength. You're also going to be able to truly let fear go. And that's the thing. Once you let it go, once you get it off the table, once you actually go after something and it doesn't work, this is the point in which everything, honestly, for me, it got better. Because gone was the burden of worrying about the worst case scenario. It's like, okay, that happened. All right, I'm still cool. I'm still awesome. I'm still alpha. Let's move forward. Gentlemen, do not fear failure or rejection. Go after what you want. If you don't get it, fuck it. Who cares? You're awesome. Next harsh reality I wish I accepted sooner is that good people are better than pretty people. Unfortunately, in our society, we give pretty people a pass. Even if they're a bad person or not right for us, we're like, oh, but they're hot, right? We lose our minds. Unfortunately, what I've come to realize and accept finally is that you need to be with somebody that has character, that has integrity, that is a beautiful person inside. Now, I'm not saying you should date a wildebeest with a heart of gold, nothing like that, right? You got to be attracted to her, but you do have to understand that just because somebody's hot doesn't necessarily mean that they're good, and definitely not good for you. The next harsh truth I wish I accepted sooner was that you cannot outrun your past. Right? No matter how hard you try, no matter how hard you're like, nope, I can't, no, it doesn't work. It always catches up with you. And the truth is, a lot of the things that you've never dealt with are manifesting in unhealthy ways. Gentlemen, now is the time for you to take control of your life and your happiness. You have to be strong enough as a man to stand there and fight. How I fought was therapy. Regardless of if you're suffering from a mental health disorder like anxiety or depression, or you're just a human that's having a difficult time with an issue, guys, therapy is an amazing tool that can help you look at life and the world in a different way, and also help you deal with your issues. And that is why I love today's video sponsor, BetterHelp. BetterHelp's mission is simple and amazing. It's to make therapy more accessible and more affordable. And this is super important in my opinion, because finding a great therapist is hard, especially if there are limited resources like in your area. BetterHelp is a platform that makes finding a therapist easier. Because it's online, it's also remote. By simply answering a few questions, BetterHelp can actually match you with a professional therapist in as little as a few days. Guys, getting matched with an incredible therapist and signing up is super easy. There's a link down in the bio, right? It's betterhelp.com/alpha-m. That's BETTERHELP.com/alpha-m. If you actually go through our link, guys, they're going to give you 10% off your first month of therapy. And the other cool thing, because BetterHelp knows that therapy is a lot like dating, right? You got to try maybe sometimes a few therapists in order to find that perfect one for you. BetterHelp allows you to change or switch therapists at no additional charge. Guys, bottom line is this. If you are ready to take control of your happiness and your health and finally do something amazing for you to live your best life, I want you to hit that link down below and get started today. That's betterhelp.com/alpha-m. That's BETTERHELP.com/alpha-m for 10% off your first month of therapy. The next harsh truth that I wish I accepted sooner is that not everybody's gonna like you, and it's okay. I come from a long line of people pleasers. I've always bent over backwards because I didn't want to rock the boat. I wanted everybody to like me and get along and just think I was awesome. But the truth is, if everybody thinks you're awesome, there's probably a problem, and the problem is you. Which brings me to the next truth that I wish I accepted sooner, and that is it's okay to outgrow people. This goes for relationships. This also goes for friendships. You know, if you're still hanging out with losers, gentlemen, you're not going anywhere. You've got to be honest. Even though they're cool, I'm not saying they're not good people, but you've got to be strong enough and smart enough to realize that it's time to move forward and move on. But if you're going to allow them to hold you down and drag you down, you're never truly going to be free. It's about who you surround yourself with. When you surround yourself with more amazing people, more like-minded men, it's amazing how much further ahead you're going to get and how much better about yourself you're going to feel. Next up, let's talk about money, as in it does not and will not make you happy if you are not a happy person. All right, now, I've been broke and I've been not broke. When I was broke, I thought, oh man, if I just had this much money, if I could just buy this, then I'd be happy, then I'd be successful, then I'd be fulfilled. You know, when you're poor or broke, the problem with this is that you're always thinking about money. You're always struggling, right? And you think that once you get to a certain point, everything goes away in terms of your problems. It doesn't. And being able to buy stuff, it does not make you fulfilled. It does not make you happy if you are not a happy, fulfilled person. Now, the one thing I can say is that being not broke is better, but the thing with money is it simply allows you to solve problems easier and not have to deal with stupid, annoying shit as much, but it will never make you happy. The next hard lesson that I wish I accepted sooner is that hard work and discipline is better than talent. Guys, the one thing I've learned over my illustrious career is that I am not that smart. I'm also not that talented or gifted, but what I have the ability to do is work hard and focus, and I am incredibly disciplined. That's the only reason why I've been able to be successful, right? Because I'm able to work and keep my head down and focus when everybody else is out partying and doing the things that basically are more fun. Successful people sacrifice, right? They sacrifice a lot of times the fun that a lot of other people or their friends are doing, right? They're working when they're going out and partying or playing or doing whatever. You know, and when you do this, when you understand that delayed gratification, putting off now so that you're more successful in the future, it's incredibly powerful. But you got to understand, you do have to sacrifice because time, it's your most valuable resource. And this is something else I want to talk about that I wish I learned sooner. Time is your most valuable and precious resource. Every single one of us, every single day gets the same amount, 24 hours. And each and every one of us gets to decide how we invest this incredibly precious resource. Is it going to be going out, doing stupid shit, partying, getting drunk? Is it looking at TikTok? Is it surfing Instagram? Or is it working? Is it bettering your body? Is it reading? Is it making your mind stronger? Gentlemen, you need to choose how you invest your time because unfortunately, it's flying by. Which brings me to the last thing and lesson that I wish I learned sooner, and that is life is short. You need to embrace it every single day. You need to take care of yourself. You need to exercise. You need to eat right. You got to not do stupid stuff like drinking, drugs. Unfortunately, a lot of the bad decisions that we make when we're younger catch up with us when we're older. The sooner you start embracing and really focusing on making yourself as healthy as possible, mentally, physically, emotionally, you are going to be in a better position when you're older. You're also going to live, hopefully, a healthier life. Do not sacrifice momentary good looks like steroid use for a good body for long-term health. Guys, I'm telling you, I promise you, it is not worth it. You need to take care of yourself. You need to embrace it. You need to understand that it is possible to have an incredible body without the use of performance-enhancing drugs. But it means you got to work your ass off. It means you got to go to the gym. It means you got to eat right. It means you got to not smoke, do drugs, or do the things that are going to destroy your body, right? Health is more than what meets the eye. Just because somebody looks good does not mean that they're healthy. Just because somebody looks like they got a great life on Instagram does not mean that they're happy. Gentlemen, you've got to make your own road. You've got to make your own success. You've got to decide what is right for you. For me, I am choosing to make myself a priority. Happiness is the goal. Gentlemen, go out and grab it.